Yes, guys, you know what time it is. It's your boy David from the Irish Hotspur, Ireland's #1 Spurs fan, bringing you the pre-match pump-up for today's Premier League game versus Man City, the Premier League opener, where we will be getting you, the fans' opinions, and taking you all the way through to the watch-along with Sim today. Make sure you smash a like on the stream, guys. Make sure you smash a subscribe on the channel if you're new. The big push to 100k is on. If you want to come on and have your say and you are a member, the link is up in the community section. Go and press the link and come on. If not, grab that channel membership, smash that join button and grab your membership and come on. And also come on for the pre-match show after as well. And guys, look, why not share your thoughts in the super chat, guys? It's a great way to help support the boys. It's a great way to help support the channel. So look, guys, we'll get into it today. Look, basically, Tottenham are back, baby. Tottenham are back. This is what it's all about. I'm excited for the new season that's starting. And, of course, you know, I'm absolutely looking forward to kickoff, I have to say, guys. I really am. Look, I want to get one over on City. I want to slap Fraudiola and his ball bandits. I still remember the League Cup final. It still hurts, and I want to get one over on them. And we have a few things to run through now, guys. It's also the first time that we have a capacity stadium back since 2020. I actually genuinely cannot wait to hear the fans' voices again, hear them in full voice, hear them singing. It'd probably be emotional, to be honest with you. It might bring a tear to my eye. Today also kicks off the start of the Nuno era at Tottenham Hotspur, and I want to be the first to wish him the best of luck in a trophy-laden spell at Tottenham Hotspur. Make no mistake about it, guys. We were up against it. Look, these are Premier League champions. They haven't lost an opening game of the season in 10 years, going all the way back to 2011. So we're definitely up against it today. You know, but we're Tottenham Hotspur, guys. We can beat anybody. We can beat anybody on our day. And I've no doubt that we will be up for it today. I actually have some interesting quotes for you guys here from Michael Dawson today, ahead of today's game. And what he says, guys, is that you cannot expect to train for 2 or 3 days and come and play out here. It's a level above, and he is not ready. And guys, the reason why I say it's interesting, because there's a lot of rumours being bandied about that there's no Ndombele and no Kane in today's match squad, which is going to be it's going to be controversial if there's no Kane. So it kind of goes along with the rumours that I have heard. But like I said, they are rumours. So it won't be confirmed until the team sheet comes out. But that's something to keep an eye on, to keep an eye out for, really. Another thing, guys, interestingly enough, Romero is actually the cover of the match day program today. So can we take that as an indication that maybe he might be starting? Who knows? That would be an interesting call. What else have we got? Tanganga, he is actually confirmed fit for today, guys. I would actually prefer to see him at right back as a defensive option, I'll be honest with you. I don't want to see Matt Doherty out there today. I think he'll just get spun every time. At least with Tanganga, not much gets by the guy. Session Young is also back in training. I do not expect him to start, but we might see him on the bench. We might also see Brian Hill today on the bench, which would be very interesting, and I'd like to see him get a few minutes. Apart from that, guys, there's no other major injury or team news for Tottenham Hotspur. For the Man City team news, guys, I can confirm that De Bruyne has travelled with the squad today. Whether he'll start or not, I'm not sure, but he'll definitely play some part if he travelled. That's my opinion. Foden, aka Miley Cyrus, he's the only absentee. He's out with a foot injury, probably got a bruised toenail or something like that. And Grealish is set to make his debut for City. So there you are, guys. There's all the team news for today's game. So look, it's going to be a very interesting game. It's just, like I said, it's the start of the Premier League, and I can't wait to kick it off. And there's no better way to kick it off. And that's talking to you guys, that the fans, the We Are Tottenham TV army. So look, let's start getting the guests on. We do have a few waiting. They're absolutely pumped. I hope you guys are too out there as well. Keep getting your comments in. And yeah, look, let's bring on the first guest. Let's bring on Daniel. Daniel from the E-Kid.
Come on.
How are you, Daniel?
I'm brilliant, man. I'm brilliant. I'm so excited for this game. I'm pumped, and it's a pre-match pump-up, so I'm in the perfect place.
And of course, your dad's a City fan, so there's a bit of rivalry in the household today.
Yeah, by 11, the house should be set on fire.
No, look, I hope when we win, you stick it to the old lad.
Yeah, man. He's right now outside running, with a big speaker blasting Blue Moon, with the City jersey on. It's a disgrace. I can't wait to get one on him and be able to call him OFC again and all that.
Stop! I can't wait either. But look, Iki, let's get into today's game. The rumours are no Ndombele, no Harry Kane in the match day squad. What's your thoughts on that? Of course, both haven't played a minute of preseason.
Yeah, with Harry Kane, I don't think this is the right match for him. If he does play, the story will be the Harry Kane derby. If he scores a goal, the cameras will go to Pep Guardiola. So I just don't think it's the right game. Everybody will face their attention on Harry Kane. Another thing is with Ndombele. I don't know with Ndombele, because if it's a fitness problem, then I'd keep it and fix the fitness problem. But if it's a mentality problem that he wants to go because Serge Aurier and Sissoko are leaving, and he doesn't want to be in the club without his best mates, and that's a mentality problem, and I don't want that type of player in my club. But
Do you know what? I do think it's a mentality problem, though, Daniel. That's my opinions on it. Because look, we've seen picture. He looks fairly slim now. To be fair to the guy, maybe it is a mentality problem, and you could be right there. What about the Harry Kane call? If it's true,
Harry Kane apparently he's apparently available to play. We don't know what that means. He's probably going to come on in a few minutes. But the thing that I have to say is tonight the fans have to be buzzing. Absolutely buzzing. David, remember the 1-0 win over Manchester City in the Champions League?
Yeah.
I was at that stadium, and the stadium was buzzing. The fans were absolutely going at it. Remember that 2-0 win where Bergwijn scored his debut goal?
Yeah.
The fans were absolutely buzzing, going everything at it. I just think that we need to give our all, our 100%. No regrets. Every throw-in we win, even a tackle. Every tackle we win, we make a good pass, cheer on. Every single play when we win, we have to cheer. We have to be like Brentford on Friday. Brentford were absolutely going at it. Arsenal were being pressured, and they ended up messing up a few times because of the Brentford pressure, the fan base, and everything. So I just think that if we're going at it like that, if we're singing our hearts out and all that, and then Harry Kane comes on and then the fans start booing him, the tempo is going to be so bad after that.
Yeah, 100%. Look, I'm actually very excited to hear the fans back. It is going to be emotional. Look, they're going to be in full voice come kickoff time. You know, it's going to be a fantastic day for Tottenham Hotspur. And look, I hope that the team can respond to that and go and get us the result today. I really do, Daniel. But look, let's get your thoughts on maybe a bit on the starting lineup at centre back today. I did say Romero is on the front of the match day programme. Is that an indication that he could be starting, or do you think, judging by Nuno's press conference words, that he'll be held back today and we won't see him till next week?
Well, with Romero, I think an injury Romero would do better than a fit Eric Dyer. But Davison Sanchez as well. It's just I'd rather Joe Rodon and Romero. But it's really likely that Eric Dyer will play and Davison Sanchez. Look, Romero. I'm not sure the person that makes the papers for the match. They are the ones that choose the starting 11. I'm not sure that's how it works, but obviously I'd love to see him start. I'd love to see. There's a few players that I'd love to see play a few minutes. For example, I'd love to see Brian Gill. I'd love to see a lot of players playing. But look, we're not the managers. I'm giving whatever Nuno Espirito Santo decides to do. My trust is in Nuno. In Nuno we trust.
No, 100%. I think everyone's behind Nuno, and 100% in Nuno we trust. I see a few people asking, when are the lineups? So the lineups will be out at 3:30. I will be getting onto them more or less straight away as soon as they're out. So don't worry about that, guys. We have Dark Sung G21. He says, so far we beat City 3 games at home. Come on, you Spurs. They're going with a 3-1. Big up, Dark Sung G. It's good to see you, my man. Good to see you back as well. And look, we have played 3 games at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium against City and won all 3 of them as well. With Son also scoring all 3 of them, Dark Sunday. I know you love his stats, so there's a stat for you. Son has scored in all 3 of them at home as well. And look, you're going 3-1, I'm going 2-1. Appreciate the support, my man, and absolutely appreciate everyone else. Get your super chats in, guys. Share your thoughts, opinions, and get your questions in. Back to you, Daniel. Look, the thing with the Harry Kane saga, it is rumored that he's not traveled. I think it's probably the right call in retrospect, because if you think about it, all the cameras would be all over him. They'll be looking at him on the bench, looking at his, the way he's sitting and everything else. So it probably is the right call not to overshadow the game. But with the fans being back, lad, it's going to be an absolute thriller. I can't wait. I genuinely can't wait. But look, what midfield three do you think will be starting today? Look, obviously Højbjerg will be starting, but who do you play beside him?
Yeah.
Do you play Skip and Dele Alli, or do you play Lo Celso and Dele Alli, or Lo Celso Skip? Who are you going to go with?
I was actually going for the formation of 4-2-3-1. So with Skip next to Højbjerg, and then up top on the left Bergwijn, then Deli as a cam or number 10, and then Lucas more on the right because I think he's going to be phenomenal today, Lucas. And then Sonny up top, obviously. So I was actually saying with two midfielders, but I think Oliver Skip. This is the perfect game for him. He needs first game football. This will help his experience, and I know he's up for it.
Yeah, no, 100%. Look, I can't wait to see Skip in action today. One thing I do love about Skip, Daniel, I have to say, is the fact that he's very proactive in midfield. He's not reactive. Like, he doesn't wait for the ball to get to an opponent before he closes him down. He's already there. He can sense it, which shows he can read the game very well. I definitely can't wait to see him in there. And look, either side of them, whether it's a 4-2-3-1 or whether it's a 4-3-3, the other midfielder, would be interesting to see whether it's Dele or Lo Celso. That'll be a big call. Look, who do you think will be our standout performers today? Who do you think will step up to the plate? Son, Lucas, maybe Steven Bergwijn?
I think Son. I mean, Son obviously he's always the one against City. Obviously I would have hoped him to play on the left side other than striker, but we don't have a striker, so we're not going to see Dane Scarlett today. But also Lucas Moura, I don't think he's going to score goals, but I just think his energy, his dribbling, I think it's going to be a huge effect in this game. And I don't know if you remember, David. Sorry. The 2-0 win that we had over them in the beginning of last season.
Yeah.
Remember who created that first goal?
Ndombele? No, that was the second one.
Yep, Ndombele.
Ndombele, yeah.
No, yeah, that was the first one, Ndombele. And I'm pretty sure he created both. But I just think that we need to have that creative midfielder who could tear apart Manchester City's defense, get a few balls, and then Son will finish him easily. I mean, Pep Guardiola looks under his bed at night. I'm quoting the great Marcelo on this. Pep Guardiola looked under his bed tonight, and he saw Sonny there.
No, 100%. 100%. It's a great quote, the great Marcelo. And look, hopefully we'll see him on the post-match fan show if he can get out of work as well. But look, what's your season prediction for this season, Daniel? It is the first game, but what do you want to see from Tottenham? Where do you think we can finish?
I'm probably going to give you a different answer after this game, David.
Yeah.
But so far, I'm thinking fifth, because obviously Liverpool will actually look really good against. If there's going to be a path to top four, it's going to be with Liverpool. We're not going to pass City or Chelsea or Man U. It's just too much to ask for. We're doing a rebuild, which I'm actually happy with. So just give the rebuild time, at least 2 seasons, and we should be in a top four. Not even. Well, the next season, we should be top four. If we do the correct transfers and stuff, we get the right defenders and all this. So honestly, this season I think 5th. But if we win this game, my delusional Tottenham self will probably tell you we're going to win the league.
No, look, it's a good delusion to have. I believe going into every season, no matter who you are, you should always believe you can win it. But look, Daniel, what players do you think we need to stop from City today? Obviously, you have Jack Grealish making his debut. No, Phil Foden, De Bruyne, if he does play, he's not going to be fully fit. Who do we need to stop to be able to win this game today?
I think their pass is Gundogan. Gundogan is their path to victory. If we stop him, we're good. Also, Jack Grealish, as you mentioned, Jack Grealish is class, man. This is why I wanted Romero, that center back that will, body him to the ground and then step on his short socks to give him a reminder that he's there. That's the type of player I wanted to have on. So I would have him, but also Jack Grealish, Gundogan is like the main one that I would have, just because of what he can create and stuff. Last time he was the main trouble. So I'm really interested to seeing this match, David, and I'm so excited. But look, we need to get their players under control, and once we have them, I would actually say, because this is what to expect from this match: a first half of not attacking football, sitting back, and then the second half of going full at it. Pretty much like Jose, but the other way around.
Yeah, interesting, interesting, man. Just quickly, Dark Song G21 says, "I want to see Galini start the Premier League games. He is great." Yeah, I can see where you're coming from. Look, he's definitely come in to compete for number one. I'd be surprised to see him start today, Dark Song G21. I really would. For me, I do think it will be Hugo Lloris. He is the club captain. He played against Arsenal, so I don't think we'll see any surprise. But look, you can definitely put the pressure on Lloris and contest for that jersey, my man. And I appreciate the super chat, man. Thank you for the support. Everyone else, keep following Dark Song G and get your comments in. Daniel, look, I'm so glad when you were talking about City threats, you didn't mention Sterling. That guy is a fraud. I think he's severely overrated. So I'm so happy you didn't mention him. But look, Daniel, I do want to get off your score prediction for today's game, my man.
And yeah, I mean, you said there about Sterling. I think we should get his T-Rex arms under control, but Jesus Christ. I think we're gonna end up winning 2-0, like we did a few other times. I don't think they're gonna score a goal in our stadium. They haven't ever, so why would that change? And I hope it doesn't either.
No, 100%. Well, look, I think that's the cue for us to let you go, my man, because I know I know your phone's hopping there. So, look, Daniel, do you want to give your channel a quick plug before we let you go?
Yeah, sure. You guys can find me at DanTHFC on the bottom. I've changed my channel because, well, first of all, the monetization of the last name, David. You know what it is like. But Jesus Christ, my mom doesn't stop calling me. She's in the next room. I'm gonna talk to her like in 1 minute.
Forget about her. This is your time, my man. Plug your channel.
DanTHFC. I'm starting to do streams now because now I got the monetization back, so I can do streams. I'm excited to bring on guests. I've had David on my channel, and I'm excited to do a lot more for this upcoming season.
100%, guys. I encourage everybody, please get over there and check it out. It's a
great. It's a goal for West Ham. It's 2-2.
2-2 West Ham. Well, we always hope they lose, Danny. But
Ben Rama.
They lose. But look, Daniel.
But I've got Ben Rama on my fantasy team.
No one cares about that, lad. They're West Ham. No one cares about the fantasy team, lad. It's West Ham. But look, Daniel, thanks very much for coming on, my man. And I'll see you again soon.
All right, come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Daniel. Absolutely love it. Look, let's waste no time, guys. Let's get straight on to the next guest. The next guest is my man, Phillip Brady, fellow Irishman. Let's get him on. Phillip, how are you, lad?
Hi, David. How are you?
I'm flying, man. I am pumped for today's game. I am flying form. How are you? It's good to see the smile on your face.
Yeah, well, we're all pumped, I think, for this one. This is the long time waiting for this to come around. And, yeah, it's going to be a good classic, I think. And I think we're going to surprise a few people.
Yeah. Why is that, man?
Well, I mean, we're playing the Premier League champions. They beat us the last couple of times, but they have yet to score at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. We've turned them over every time in the league. So, and I think that it's a good time to play them. They're not at full strength. They've got players bedding in. I like when you said that De Bruyne had travelled. I mean, if Grealish and De Bruyne play together, that could help us immensely because they'll be in the same space. So it could foul up their tactics a little bit. So I think I'm just waiting to see Højbjerg and Skip getting stuck into their midfield.
Oh, I can't wait.
Because the city is not a young team. I mean, there are a lot of players over the 30 mark there, and if we can employ the high press today and release Son and Dele Alli can get back to something like his best, I think all the talk this evening might be about how the champions have been humbled.
No, look, I hope so. Look, it didn't come as a shock to us Spurs fans, but to other fans around the league may come a shock on Friday that the Gooners actually lost to Brentford. But apart from there hasn't been many shocks, and there has to be one this weekend. Has to be one major upset this weekend. I truly believe that this will be the game. Look, I don't think they'll be able to handle Skip and Højbjerg's physicality, their aggression in midfield. If we can get in amongst them and turn them over and upset them, it's definitely going to work out in our favour. Just on De Bruyne, I prefer your answer you gave me earlier on when you said maybe he's travelling down to London to do a bit of shopping. I prefer that answer, Phillip.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. All the talk was that he wasn't fit. Maybe it's just a red herring to put us off our game a little bit, so to make Nuno think about his team selection. But I would say pick the team that we want. Don't pick for the opposition. Pick the team to win the match for Spurs. Not
Yeah.
Never mind what City played, what team player City play. Like I mean, the guy that I think we've got to watch out for City is what do you call him? The Mahrez.
Oh yeah.
Mahrez can skin an awful lot of fullbacks, and I'd be slightly concerned about him. But then again, I hope that Tanganga plays at right back. I'm like you. I don't want to see Doherty playing against City. He'd be too much of a liability.
Yeah.
And look, we've got the flying Spaniard down the left wing. Hopefully, to get forward and bang in a few crosses for the boys to finish off.
No, 100%. Look, I agree with you, Riyad Mahrez. Look, he's always caused Tottenham problems, to be honest with you. If he's playing on the right, he loves to try and cut in and curl one in. And the only thing I will say is, like you were saying, we have Reguilon there. He has the pace to get out to him quickly. Sometimes he can rush out a bit too quick, and it is easy to kind of cut inside him. But look, hopefully he can adjust that today. Hopefully he'll be on. But look, the trick with him is just get him running the other way. Just get him running backwards where he doesn't want to be.
Right.
Gabriel Jesus, I'll be honest with you, I'm actually not really too concerned about. Sterling, I'm not too concerned about. Grealish, look, he could turn up today. De Bruyne, if he plays, but he's not going to be fully fit. Phillip, 100%, he's not. But look, I want to get this question in again to you before the starting lineups do come out. But the rumours have it is that obviously, look, there's no Ndombele. I think most of us probably would have expected that. With Nuno saying it's just not the right time, whatever that means. I think that comes down to a mentality issue. But also that Harry Kane never travelled with the squad today, Philip. What do you make on that, if it's true?
Yeah, well, I mean, it seems he didn't get off the team bus, so unless he travelled on his own, he's there. He's not there. Yeah, I suppose that was always going to be a 50-50. Like, if he was going to be involved, I would only involve him for maybe 20 minutes or so at the end. I don't think he's fit enough. He's definitely not fit enough to start the match. Yeah. Keeping him away from the squad today might not be a bad thing because, I mean, let's face it, Sky will only be looking for a chance. Like at the moment, I'm just wondering how many minutes into the game it's going to take him to mention Harry's transfer to City. At this stage, it's probably about 2 minutes in, they'll be mentioning it. So it's probably better off if he's not there. It takes the sting out of the situation.
Yeah.
As for Ndombele, well, he hasn't featured at all pre-season, and I think Nuno is freezing him out. I think Tanguy can either start packing his bag because it looks like he's not going to be with us.
Yeah.
There seems to be something definitely wrong. I should say, I don't think it's physical. I think he's trimmed himself down a wee bit. I mean, I think he's kept away from McDonald's over the summer, but I think mentally he's not just right at the moment.
Yeah.
Maybe the baby's keeping him up too late at night. I don't know, but there's something just not right because you don't freeze a player like that out unless there's a damn good reason for it.
Yeah, look, do you know what? We don't know what discussions happen behind closed doors, but Nuno could have said to him, look, what do you want to do? Are you committed? Are you not committed? And he could have just sat there and he might not have given a satisfactory answer. And that's maybe why we could see him out. Maybe he won't do what Nuno wants him to do. But who knows, Philip? Who knows? But look, I want to say, look, you're a silver fox. You're an experienced guy, Philip. You've been through the mill with Tottenham. You've seen many a match day programs. Philip Romero is on the front. Do you think that could be an indication that it looks like Romero could start today, or do you think that's just them trying to sell some match day programs?
Yeah, match day programs. I mean, that program has probably been at the Princes since last Monday. I would say absolutely no. There's no logical thinking that's connected to the team selection. It's just basically he's a new player. Welcome to Spurs. If he plays today, I would be very surprised. Because I don't think the guy is fully fit. And then again, it's not the match you put him in against. You put him in against the Portuguese guys on Thursday if he's fit. But you don't put him in against City. And I think that's just a ploy to sell a few more programs, to be honest.
No, 100%. It probably goes along with... Well, look, I actually have it here early, guys. It is confirmed Harry Kane is not in the squad. That's confirmation. Breaking news. I wish we had a little breaking news, clip we could play, but we don't. But guys, it is breaking news, confirmed. Harry Kane is not in the squad. So there you have it. He's not in the squad. Look, make of it what you will. It doesn't mean he's going to be sold. Is it just that it's like what Michael Dawson's quotes were saying, that he's just not ready? You can't expect to play after 2 or 3 days of training. Philip, look, again, what do you think on this? Do you think that it does mean that, look, Harry Kane will be sold? Or do you think that maybe it is like Michael Dawson said, look, Premier League's a different animal. You can't expect to play after 2 or 3 days of training?
No, I think the only thing that you can take from this is what Michael Dawson said. He's not fit.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not injured, but he's not match fit. And to put him in a match like this when you're yards slower than the opposition, it's going to stick out like a sore thumb. And I don't think it's worth risking him in a match like this. Wait until he is fit, and hopefully he's still with us for the next league match against Wolves next week. If he wasn't picked for Wolves next weekend, I'd be a little bit more concerned. But I think give him a week, and he'll probably be back to a fitness level that will be allowing to be selected from the start.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's a good call. That's a good call, Philip, to be fair. That's a measured approach to it. Just a super chat here from Bob Spur TV. He says, confident of beating the fraud that is Pep. Come on, you Spurs. Bob, look, I know how much you hate City, my man. I was listening to you last night on Will's channel. You know, I know how much you hate them. You're right. They have a sense of entitlement over this Kane thing. It's just like, oh, let him go. You know what I mean? No, absolutely F off. You know what I mean? We want to keep our star players, so we do. Philip, at right back, do you want to see our fellow countryman Matt Doherty, or do you want to see Jaffet manhandler Tanganga in there? He absolutely manhandled that Arsenal defence last week.
I'll put the manhandler in every day of the week. Absolutely. Like, I mean, you know, I'm not saying Doherty's a bad player. He just hasn't shown it for us yet. Now, hopefully, he will do it maybe in the cup games this season. But no, you want the man animal there. You want Tanganga there to, you know, put a few boys into row Z early on, let them know that he's around. Doherty, I'm afraid, is not up to that. You know, he'll be caught yards up pitch when the guy's running in behind him.
Yeah,
no,
100%.
Tanganga every day.
No, 100%. I fully agree with that. I'm like, look, you're not getting by Tanganga. If you do, he's taking you down, and that's the end of. Philip, again, formation-wise, look, do you expect to see like a 4-3-3, 4-2-3-1, or do you think that maybe Nuno could surprise us today and come out with something totally different?
I like my head tells me it'll be a 4-3-2-1 or 4-2-3-1. Sorry, you know, with the middle two being Skip and Højbjerg. Now, the only one I would change up in the middle three, I would go for Lo Celso instead of Bergwijn. No reason really, other than I think Lo Celso is a creative enough player. He might cause problems. Obviously, along with Kane, or not with Dele Alli and Moura with Son up front. So, you know, my team would be like Lloris, Tanganga, Dyer, Sanchez, and Reguilon, and then Skip, Højbjerg, Lo Celso, Dele, and Lucas, and then with Son up front. Yeah. But then again, Bergwijn will probably get the nod over Lo Celso, you know?
Yeah, 100%. That's an absolute. That's a cracking starting lineup, my man. So it is. Look, who do you think would be the key man for Tottenham today? Do you think it's going to be like be the midfield men? Do you think it's going to be the guys up front when they get their chances, or do you think it's going to be defense, or is it just man for man, 1 to 11? They all need to grab their cojones to step up today.
Well, they all have to step up, that's for sure. But I think, you know, we're going to have to play this a bit cagely. I mean, even though this is City's first game of the season, they might not be up to speed. They're still going to be a very dangerous animal to play against. So I think the defense is going to have to be 100% concentration the whole time. And a lot is going to depend on the two boys in front of them, Højbjerg and Skip, to shield them a little bit, to keep the danger men out the pitch. I think what's going to happen here is we'll suck them in for the first half and play on the break. But in the second half, be a bit more expansive. And I think that's when we're going to be testing the City defence, not the other way around.
Yeah, I hope that's the case. I really do, Philip. I really do. Look, what's your season predictions from Tottenham this season? Like, look, we are in the middle of a rebuild. We're trying to get it sorted out. It's never going to happen in one window. Of course, Nuno's first season in charge. What do you expect to see from Tottenham this season, Philip?
I think, like, I mean, as you know, I'm kind of an optimist on this. I
started
off a few weeks ago thinking we were going to finish sixth. I'd move that up to fifth, and I think I'm still going to stick with fifth this season. But I am fully convinced the next season, with the players bedding in and with a couple more additions that we need in the squad, we're back in the Champions League again. So take this as a rebuilding season. Finishing fifth will be a good result, but watch this space 12 months from now.
No, 100%. Look, we'll definitely, quote you if that happens, my man. It will definitely will. Philip, what's your score prediction for today's game, my man?
2-0. I do not want to let them score against us in the league at the stadium. Keep them out again. Be one of the few teams to keep City scoreless this season.
Do you know what? I hope you're right. I hope you're right. Look, I hope we can step up and keep the clean sheet. Look, you keep the clean sheet, it means you're getting a result, whether it's a draw, whether it's a win. So, look, I hope you're right. I hope you're right. But look, Philip, I do want to ask you as well, is fans being back in the stadium, more or less full capacity. I first time since 2020. Are you gonna be a bit emotional maybe when you hear them at full voice?
Oh yeah,
Start the
yeah.
game.
These are the games that I'll call it the Dortmund wall was built for.
Yeah.
I mean, I want to hear the noise coming out of that stadium. Absolutely, people have to hold their ears that it's so loud. I mean, look what the Brentford crowd did the other night with the 17,000 people.
Yeah.
We've nearly 4 times that. So I expected that. Okay, there's been a lot of negativity from some of the fans in recent weeks. I want to see that all forgotten. Today is the start of the season. Clean sheet for everybody. Lots of noise, lots of passion. Get behind the team, and that will reflect in the performance. The team with the crowd behind them performs better than the team that's getting on their back. So, I'd be very hopeful the crowd will play a huge part today.
Yeah, look, I have no doubt they will get behind the team, to be honest. I have no doubt they will get behind the boys. And look, we need them. We need them. They're our 12th man today. We definitely need them. We need, like Philip was saying, we need the full voice from the Dortmund wall. We need everybody in full voice today and really get behind the boys. Forget about the Harry Kane situation today. Let's not let it overshadow, the magnitude of today's game. Let's not let it overshadow today's game at all. Let's go out there.
Exactly.
Let's go and enjoy the game. But Philip, look, do you want to give everyone a little line to get them pumped up for today's game and give us your biggest come on you Spurs?
Oh, come on, you Spurs. I mean, I've been supporting Spurs since 1961. And there's been good times, there's been bad times. I always look at the start of the new season and I'm like Daniel before that, we're always going to win the league. Okay, we mightn't do it this season, but we're going to be rebuilding. Next season's going to be the season, but come on, you Spurs, beat the City, put Guardiola back in his place, let him slink off down the tunnel after 90 minutes with his tail between his legs, and the mighty Spurs have done it again over City at the stadium.
No, look, 100%. And do you know what? You're getting me pumped, Philip. You always do. I genuinely look. I cannot wait for this game. I cannot wait for this game. Look, guys, everyone out there, we are 3 minutes away from the lineup. I will be getting the lineup out to you live. Look, I suppose we'll keep Philip on for another minute or two until the lineups do come out. So, Philip, is there anything that you would like to talk about, my man?
Let's see. I suppose the Enix situation has gone a bit quiet over the last few weeks. I mean, I think most of us will still like to see a change of ownership in the club. But the only thing I will say in Levy's favour, he hasn't been slow in making the money available since Paratici came in. I mean, we've got Romero, which I think is going to be a fantastic signing for the club. Brian Hill looks to be a really good prospect, and the goalkeeping guy looks pretty good as well. What we need now is to get another striker and another centre back, because I don't think we can rely on the present two boys for too long into the season. I mean, they're not going to be consistent enough. It's only a while for Eric Dyer makes an absolute cock up of things, And one thing that does concern me a little bit is that Joe Rodon doesn't seem to have featured too much already. He had a pretty good European Championships for a young lad. I'm just kind of surprised that he hasn't featured more. Then again, we could be surprised. He might be in the lineup today for all we know.
Do you know what? He very well could be. He very well could be. Do you know what? I feel sorry for him though, Philip. Look, he's come in under Mourinho. He's had to earn Mourinho's trust. Got it. Didn't really put a foot wrong. And now Nuno's come in again. He's had to re-earn his trust again. So I do feel sorry for the kid, I have to say. I do feel sorry for him. What do you think it is with Rodon? Do you think it's maybe that Nuno doesn't trust him?
I don't know. I mean, okay, he was very well liked at Swansea. He's a full international with Wales. Like, we don't know what Nuno's seen in training. I mean, this one thing we will never know unless you're watching training videos all the time. Maybe he hasn't convinced him in the training regime that he's up to the job. Again, I would expect him to feature in the Conference League. If he's not going to play him in the league, at least play him on the Thursday night games. But we'll just have to wait and see. I personally think he's a very good player. I've seen nothing that would sort of put me off him as a first choice. But that
Sorry,
being
sorry to
said,
cut across you there. Sorry to cut across you there, Philip. I just have the starting lineup, so I just want to get your reaction.
Right.
Look, the starting lineup, guys, it is Hugo Lloris in goals, Tanganga at right back, with a partnership of Sanchez and Dyer at centre back, Reguilon at left back, Skip, Højbjerg, and Dele Alli in midfield, with Bergwijn, Lucas, and Son forming the front three, with a bench of Galini, Davies, Doherty, Brian Hill, Lo Celso, Romero, Scarlett, Sissoko, and Harry Winks. So there you are, guys. I'll go through that lineup one more time for everybody. Lloris is goalkeeper and captain. We have Tanganga at right back. We have Sanchez and Dyer as the centre-back partnership. We have Reguilon at left back with a midfield three of Skip, Højbjerg, and Dele Alli. Bergwijn, Lucas, and Son forming the front three. As I said already, it was confirmed that Kane was not part of the match day squad, which came true. No Ndombele as well, which came true. But Philip, look, what's your reaction? Romero on the bench doesn't start. Sanchez and Dyer ahead of him. Apart from that, there's no other real shocks. We expected a Bergwijn, Lucas, Son, and Dele, Højbjerg, Skip. So Romero on the bench doesn't start. What's your thoughts?
No, I'm delighted to see the three new boys on the bench. I mean, it shows you their fitness levels are okay. They're not injured. It's pretty much the team I would have said, except for maybe I was going for the Chelsea instead of Bergwijn. But apart from that, no, happy enough with that, and certainly delighted to see the new boys on the bench. Okay, there's a couple of names on the bench maybe we didn't want to see, but Dane Scarlett is good to see him there. Obviously, a striking replacement, and I'm just looking at the City team here. I don't think De Bruyne is in it now. I just missed it going through on the screen there, but I don't think De Bruyne is playing for City. So that's one
happy
thing
days.
not to have to worry about. Yeah, I just missed it. I went through on the screen there, but I missed it. But no, that's okay. That's a good team. I mean, I don't think we could hope for any more than that.
No, I fully agree. We have the City. So I'll go through the Tottenham starting lineup, then the City starting lineup again. Lloris in goals, Tanganga right back, Sanchez, Dyer centre back, Reguilon left back, Skip, Højbjerg, and Dele in midfield. Bergwijn out on the left, Lucas out on the right, where he likes to cut in, and we've seen so many times. So I'd look out for that today. With Son up top, starting lineup for Man City. It's Ederson in goals, Cancelo at right back, with a partnership of Diaz and Ake at centre back, with Mendy at left back. We can definitely get Ake and Mendy. Fernandinho, Gondwan, and Grealish form their midfield three, with Mahrez, Ferran Torres, and Sterling up top. Look, honestly, I think we can get at these. I really, really do. Look, Philip, what's your thoughts, my man? Do you think we can get at the likes of Ake, Mendy? I'm not too concerned about Sterling either. Is this a team we can definitely get at and win today?
Stronger than the starting 11. You've got Stones, Rodrigo, Bernardo Silva, and De Bruyne on the bench. I mean, that is not City's strongest team by any means. And there is no reason in the wide world we can't get at that team, especially the two centre-backs.
Oh, 100%.
I'm more confident. I'm actually more confident now when I see that team.
No, 100%. Same here, Philip. I genuinely cannot wait now to get at these. I really can't. Them sky blue mank. Oh, I hate them. I can't wait to get at them, Philip. But look, Philip, we do have I better stop before I get the boys banned off YouTube. But look, Philip, I want to say thank you very much for coming on today, man. I really do appreciate your time. And look, give me your biggest come on, you Spurs, before we let you go, man.
Come on, you Spurs. Come on,
you Spurs. Big up, Philip. Guys, no excuses. If Philip can get up for the game, you can too. This is a negative free zone today. We've looked at the starting lineups. They're gettable. Ake at centre-back, Mendy at left-back. That guy's injury-prone. That guy may as well just rent a room in a hospital rather than own his own gaff. Honestly, he's ridiculous. He's always injured. But look, I don't want to waste any time. We have a couple of other people that's been waiting patiently. Let's get Amir on. Guys, while we're getting Amir on here, make sure you do smash a like on this stream and subscribe on the channel for the We Are Tottenham boys. Big push for 100k. Look, if anyone can do it, the Tottenham Army can definitely send them on their way to the top. Guys, make sure you get your super chats in. It is a great way to help support the channel as well. It's massive. Get your super chats in with your thoughts on the starting lineups. Anything you want to talk about, even if you just want to try and get me even more pumped up than what I already am. But guys, like, keep getting your comments in, keep smashing the like button as well. But look, Amir, my man, thoughts on the starting lineup? Romero on the bench. So the back four is what we kind of expected. Delhi starts instead of Lascelles, so kind of expected that. What's your thoughts? No Kane, no Ndombele.
I think it's a very, very sensible lineup by Nuno. To be honest, he's dealt with all the issues that he's had to deal with, and he's got a hell of a lot with all the Deadwood, the Kane issue, the Ndombele, what's going on. He's got a lot to deal with, and he's put out, for me, a side that can go out there and be confident that they can get at this City team, because there's a lot of experience in there. You've got Delhi, you've got Song. The defenders, they played together all last season. Okay, they made some mistakes, and we get on their backs about it. But they're professionals. They need to go out there, reboot, and we've done well against City at home in our stadium. We got all our fans back there. I'm actually so jealous that they're all back. It's been 3 years last time since I've been in the stadium, so. It's going to be a fantastic event, David, honestly.
No, I can't wait, man. I can't wait. Look, what do you make of the fans at the game today? Are you happy to see them back?
Oh, that's our 12th man. That's our 12th man all day long. They're going to be singing the whole match. It's going to be fantastic. And if we can get an early goal, David, which is what I'm hoping. You know what I mean? Mora, the speed, Bergwijn, the pace. He already knows how to score against City. He knows. He's done it. So, I do think we can get at them. We need to go at them down the wings. And we need to basically battle for every ball. Because if we're quickest to the second ball, I think we'll win this match. If we're on our game, we're first to the second ball, we got this. We got this.
100%. And look, what positions would you be looking to expose? Because look, Nathan Ake, I presume 100% he'll be playing left-sided centre-back with Mendy at left-back, the walk-in hospital. Do you think that's the area of the pitch that we need to target and get at today?
Oh, 100%. 100%. 100%. We need to be looking down there. And we also need to be looking, what I've seen in the pre-season, I've been following it, is Mora. Mora's adapted his game to actually include passing. Right in there into the final third. Now, if he can do that and slip Sonny in, Sonny's going to finish 9 times out of 10. So we've got to provide. That's why I was saying we've got to get down those wings. We've got to provide for Sonny, and we should be able to an early goal and get a foothold in the match.
No, 100%, 100%. And look, no De Bruyne either for Oil Money FC. He's probably sitting at home trading oil prices, on Wall Street or something like that. Are you happy to see him missing?
Yeah, of course. They got a lot of players out. Foden's out. This and that is out. Unfortunately, with the oil money, they got 2 squads, but unfortunately, one of those squads is all out injured. So that's why we're going to get at them tonight. We're going to show them what it's about, and maybe this is going to be the downfall of City this season. They got an aging squad. They only managed to get Grealish. If we manage to keep Kane, where are their goals going to come from? What if Grealish gets injured? What if Foden gets injured? What if a few of their boys get injured? They're going to be there. You never know. All the other teams are very strong. I've been watching West Ham, Newcastle. All these other boys are looking strong as well. All the teams have strengthened. Villa, they've got 100 million to spend. They're going to be strengthened. Everton, they're going to be strong. So it's going to be a very, very tough Premier League season, I think, for all the big clubs. This one.
No, 100%. Look, you said they have 2 squads, but one of them is about to get absolutely slapped up today. And I can't wait. I cannot wait. Look, they're definitely weakened. Look, no Miley Cyrus, a.k.a. Phil Foden, out with a stubbed toe. Must have stubbed it off the end of the bed, bruised his toenail or something like that. No, De Bruyne, definitely get at them. Like I said, they have to walk in hospital playing left back, man. Definitely can get at them. But look, my man, what do you want to see from Tottenham this season? Look, new manager, new signings, stuff like that. What do you want to see from Tottenham this year, my man?
A, trophy. B, I don't want to be greedy, but I'm going to say top 6. You know, I'm not going to say top 4 because I think it could be a real stretch this season with the teams that we have there. But we should be fighting for top 4. The aim should be top 4. If we get 5th or 6th, I don't think any Spurs fan will be that disappointed, especially if we bring home a trophy. But the aim for Nuno has to be top 4. We're a top 4 club. You know, we're a Champions League final club. So we need to be aiming for that top 4. If we don't get it, okay, but you got to aim high. You've got to aim high. And Nuno has to prioritize the trophies. We've got 3 competitions: the League Cup, the FA Cup, and the Conference League. Now, people have been belittling this Conference League and whatnot. I don't really care. It's a cup at the end of the day, and I want it in our trophy cabinet. You know, we used to have the Cup Winners' Cup back in the day, and people used to love winning that. So, you know, this might be a new trophy to be had for the next few seasons, and I don't see anything wrong with it. You know, so that should be Nuno's focus for the season, I reckon.
No, 100%. And you know what, Amir? I'm just thinking there, just watching the chat, there's so many City trolls in there. You know, they're that boring that they have to come over to Tottenham channels and watch it, you know, because, like, you know, even their stadium, it's half empty. It's like a library, lad. It's like a library that, you know, they're handing out tickets outside for free to try and get people in. Ricky Hatton is more famous than them. No matter how much money they spend, Ricky Hatton will always be the most famous blue coming out of Manchester. So, you know, they can go and absolutely do one. Come on, you Spurs. Let's absolutely batter the fraud squad today. I want to absolutely batter City today. I want to batter them so bad. Like a good fillet of fish straight into the batter land. That's what I want to do. But look, come here. I want to get your score prediction today, lad.
Right, I'm gonna go for 2-1 because I think we're gonna get an early goal. I think they might nick one back, and then I think we're gonna finish it off in the second half. So yeah, 2-1 Spurs.
Nah, 100%, man, 100%. Look, come here, before I let you go, lad, you know, you've been a great guest. I thank you for coming on, and I hope to see you again on these pre-match pump-ups. But look, do you wanna plug your channel before we go? I know you had the man Daigle on it.
That's it. I had Brian Daigle on the other night, and it was a real pleasure to have him on the podcast because, you know, he's lived a few years out here in Israel, and he's been through a few things in his life, and he came on and he told us his life story, and he told us his connection to Spurs. And Spurs is what brought all this family together over the Corona, over a very, very tricky time. And I'm grateful to you, David, and all the We Are Tottenham lads, and Bob Spur, and anyone that I'm not mentioning as well. There's plenty of other names out there. Bringing this Spurs family together and uniting and getting behind the team. It's just a pleasure to have this type of content coming out, and you know, we're basically beating off the Sky Sports lads and all those guys, just taking them down a peg or two. Do you know what I mean?
No, 100%. But look, all credit has to go to the boys, Ben and Sim. They're the ones that created all this. You know what I mean? If they weren't so welcoming and inspiring, a lot of people wouldn't have their channels today. So all credit goes back to them. But look, you've been an absolute brilliant guest, my man.
Well, thanks very much, David. Cheers. Thanks very much, David. I'll just get the name of the podcast out there for the viewers. So do check out the Open Peace podcast. We've got an episode there with Brian Daigle, Tottenham on tour. So yeah, please do check it out. We're trying to push for peace in the Middle East. So please do come, give us a subscribe, like, comment, do all that jazz. And let's get the win today, lads. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, lads.
Look, before I let you go, I'm not letting you off that easy. I want more enthusiastic. Come on, you Spurs, lad. Louder. Get people. This is the pre-match pump up, my man. Come on, louder than that.
Do you know what, David? Just for you, and because you're 100% right. Come on, you Lily Whites. Come on, you Spurs. Come on, Tottenham.
That's what I'm talking about, my man. That's what I'm talking about. Absolutely love it. Well, Amir, you go sit back, enjoy the game with a can of beer or whatever you like to do to relax, my man, and let's get the win.
All the best, David. Have a good one, mate. Take it easy.
I will. See you, Amir. See you. What an absolute legend, guys, Amir is. We have one more guest to get on next, and that is our man Simon Cohen. But why we're getting them on, guys? There's 717 people watching right now. Only 260 likes. Don't be stingy. Drop the people elbow on the like button. Drop a swanton bomb, whatever you need to do. But make sure you smash that like button, guys. Let's get the likes up on this stream. My man Simon, look, he's been hiding away the last few weeks, working away very, very hard. But Simon, you know how excited you are that Tottenham are back, baby.
They're back, baby. Yeah, hello, Dave. How you doing, mate? You all good?
Oh, we're all good. We're all good, man. I'm excited.
Good.
Tottenham are back. The Euros is over.
Yeah,
God.
not long to go now,
but
not long to go to kick off. Looking forward to it. With or without Kane, we need to do this one. We need to beat City, get off to a good start. I'm confident, very confident 100%. On this one.
No, look, I'll be honest with you. You were one of the highlights of my season last season. As much down as we did have, you know, your confidence always shone through. You know, you were one of my highlights of last season, I have to say.
You have to be confident, Dave. You've got to be confident, mate. We've got to be confident.
100%. Look, we have to believe. I firmly agree with you. We have to believe, my man. But look, how important is it today that we don't let no Harry Kane in the match day squad overshadow today's game?
It mustn't overshadow today's game, Dave. It mustn't. It must forget about Harry. It must forget about Harry Kane. It's the players that we've got out there on the day. Forget about Harry Kane. We've got the players out there that can do it, with or without Harry Kane. I'm confident we can do it. So let's just forget about Harry Kane for the day. Let's move on from Harry Kane.
Stop it, Simon. You know, you're bad for me, lad. You're getting me pumped up. You're getting me hyped, my man. You're getting me hyped.
I know you're disappointed your main man's not playing, but, you know, we got to think about Kane might not be there, you know, much longer. So we just got to go out there, get behind who's playing, and be confident we can do City. And I'm pretty confident we'll beat them. I really am.
No, 100%. I fully agree with you. And look, to be honest with you, I wouldn't have started Kane today anyway. I really wouldn't have. So. Look, to be honest with you, I just hope that doesn't overshadow. But look, Simon, let's get on to something that I think is important. How great is it to go finally getting to see supporters back in the stadium, hearing
brilliant.
The crowds?
Absolutely brilliant. 60,000. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. 60-odd thousand behind the team today. Wonderful. It'd be great. They're going to be we're going to be pumped up. There'll be more pumped up there today, getting behind the team. They'll be our 12th man today, the supporters. Brilliant to see them. It would be brilliant. The South Stand and all that, behind the goal and everything. Be chock-a block. They'd be rocking there. Absolutely rocking. It'd be brilliant. Bring it on.
Oh, stop. I can't wait. It will be. It'll be absolutely bouncing. Look, it's going to be electric.
It'll be bouncing.
Honestly, come 4:30 today, the noise coming out of that stadium, it's going to be unmeasurable. You know, it's going to be insane. 4:30 today, they're going to be arm in arm, full voice, cheering the team on, and I cannot wait. I really can't wait. Look, Simon, the starting lineup, of course, the recent goals, Tanganga fit at right back. Do you think that's a good call today?
Yes. I would have gone with the same lot. I think I probably would have had Lo Celso in instead of Dele. Other than that, I would have kept, you know, the others in. So I would have probably had Lo Celso instead of Dele Alli. That's the only thing I would have changed. But the rest of the team I would have stuck with Bergwijn, Moore and Son up front. And obviously, Dyer and Sanchez, obviously, Romero won't be up to speed yet. And Keel's on the bench. So, yeah, I would have gone with that team, bar Dele Alli. I probably would have gone with Lo Celso. But I got 10 out of it. I got, 10 out of 11 right on the team selection. So, wait and see, but I'm pretty confident. But I want to see Bergwijn put a good shift in today. I'm pretty happy, like I said, with Tanganga playing right back. I just hope Dyer and Sanchez are on. I've got their heads screwed on for this one. I really do. I don't need much.
It's crucial.
It's crucial. Those two got to be on. They got to be up for this today. Them two. I don't want to see any stupid mistakes like we did last season with them two at the back.
No, I don't. They have to be cut out. Look, I will say Sanchez looked good against Arsenal in pre-season. Fairness, the Dyer engine that came in the box and cleared, and just hopefully, look, they can bring that into today's game and do the exact same thing.
I do hope so. I do hope
we see Romero and Gill come off the bench today, Simon.
Maybe more Gill than Romero. I think we'll probably see Romero for the European game in a week and probably for Wolves next week. I think Hill might come on. second half maybe, it's depending how things are going. But I think Romero will be held back till next week, maybe for the UEFA, the conference game or whatever you call it, and then maybe starting for the Wolves game next week.
Yeah, 100%. I'd agree with that. I'd agree with that. Who are you looking for today from Tottenham to unlock City today?
Well, like I said, Moura's been playing very well obviously in the pre-season. He looks our best player, Moura. So I want to see him really, get his head down, do what he can do, have a few runs, and hopefully may get 1 or 2 shots on target. But I'm really looking to see what Bergwijn does. Because Bergwijn, he hasn't really done it for me as such. But I wanted just to get a bit of, obviously on his debut, he scored against Man City, didn't he, when we beat him the other year? So I'm hopefully Bergwijn can start. He's a good. I think Bergwijn has got something to give. But I just want to. He needs to believe in himself a bit more. I think he has got some ability, but I just want to see him. Really think, right, I'm a good player. Just, let me go for it and see what I can do. But I want to see, like I said, more for Bergwijn. But I know what Moura can do. We know what Son can do. Dele Alli worries me a little bit. I don't want to be seeing too many of these little flicks all the time. That's why I would have probably played Lascelles, because Dele Alli with his flicks drives me crazy. But as long as we can keep it tight at the back with Dyer and Sanchez, and obviously Reguilón worries me also, like left back. He's also prone to a mistake, isn't he? Good going forward, but at the back he's also a bit dodgy. But it'd be interesting to see how Skip and Holberg play together. Oliver Skip would be interesting to see what he does.
We had against, say that again?
It'd be interesting to see what Skip's like playing alongside Holberg.
Look, watching him pre-season, I genuinely think I think he's comfortable. I think he's going to take to it like a duck out of water. I really do, right, to be honest with you. I do. I think he's going to be fine there. But like you were saying about our back line there, I was about to say it's as dodgy as that lasagna we had before West Ham back in the day.
No, that's right. That's right. But we all know that Romero's going to end up playing centre half in the next week or so. So we'll be coming in, and I'm hoping we get another centre half to play alongside him before the end of August, because I don't want to see Romero with either Dyer or Sanchez playing alongside him. We need Romero and another top centre half coming in, so we'll be more solid at the back, because we definitely need. Well, we've got one. We need another good top centre half to come in before the end of August, because I wouldn't want to be seeing Dyer or Sanchez not still being at the club come the end of August. I think Sanchez probably go more than Dyer. I think Dyer will still be knocking around come September, but I think Sanchez will be gone by then.
Yeah, no, 100%. I'd agree with you. I'd agree with you there. Look, what would you say? You're looking for Tottenham this season.
Well, stop giving
Simon. Look,
stop giving stupid goals away, David. Stop giving stupid goals away. We threw so many points away last season by defensive blunders that cost us top 4. We know we can score goals, but like I said, we don't know what can happen with Kane, but that'll get resolved one way or the other. But it's the defence. We stopped giving stupid goals away like we did against West Ham and Everton and so on last season. We would have been in the top 4. So defensively, we've got to be better than last season. If we're not going to be any better than last season, we're not going to do any better. If our defence is going to be giving stupid goals away this season like last, we've got to be better at the back. Because if we've got a real strong back 4 and like Holberg in front with Skip or something, then we could be in for a good season. But we must stop giving stupid goals away. That's what's costing us.
Yeah. Well, look, I'm hoping that we've learned from their mistakes, Simon, and that we can move on from last season, and that last season was a one-off. Because one thing, look, call me deluded or not, but look, one thing I like to think is that we can't be any worse. We cannot be any worse. The players can't perform individually any worse either. But look, Simon, what's your score prediction for today, my man?
I think we might win 2-1. 2-1 or the worst scenario 1-1. The worst scenario 1-1, but I've got a feeling I think Moura might get the winner. Lucas Moura might get the winner.
I hope so. I'll be honest with you, I was hoping Harry Kane would be on the bench and he'd come on and get the winner.
No, afraid not, mate. Afraid not. Yeah, I think Lucas Moura might get the win. If not, it'd be a one. I won't be disappointed if it's a draw, but I want us to go out there and give it a good go. Go out there and give it a good go, Dave. I want us to see, if we can get off to a good start by beating the champions, Who knows? Who knows? That's without Kane. But let's see how it goes. But we're at home. We've got 60,000 behind us. We can do it. We've beaten them before at home. We haven't got a bad record against Man City at home, so we can beat them without Kane.
No, 100%. I fully agree. I fully agree. Everybody that's watching right now, make sure you get in your score predictions here in the chat. Let us know. But look, Simon, we are going to let you go now because we're going to end off
Okay.
for the boys to be going live there shortly. But look, come here. Get us pumped up for this game. Give us a line or two and then end it on the biggest come on you Spurs. I want to get everyone pumped. You're the last guest, my man.
Right, come on, boys. I know Harry Kane's not playing. Forget about Harry Kane, you other lot. Just go out there and do it. You're good enough to beat Man City. You've got 60,000 fans behind you. Go out there and do it. Also for our new manager and all for the supporters to be watching at home. Just go out there and beat Man City. And come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs. Big up, Simon. I appreciate you coming on, my man. I really do appreciate the time you took to come on. I hope to see you on a lot more of these pre-match pump-ups, my man. And I can see you are absolutely ready for this. I can see you pumping ready for it. So
I'm going
to let you go off.
All right, mate.
All right. Have a beer and that and sit down and enjoy the game.
Okay, I'll see you soon.
See you, Simon. Absolute legend. Absolute legend. Well, look, lads and oh, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened there. But look, guys, I want to say a massive thank you to everybody. Make sure you do smash a like on the channel and subscribe. Subscribe on the channel if you're new as well, guys. And we're going to stay tuned for the watch along starting in about 10 or 15 minutes time with the two go to YouTube, Ben and Sim. If you've enjoyed what I've had to say today or you've enjoyed it, please do get over to the Irish Hotspur. Make sure you smash the subscribe button. That's my channel. But look, guys, a massive thank you to everybody. Let's absolutely slap this squad and these bald bandits. I'm going to go 2-1 Tottenham. Look, let's absolutely smash Real Money SC. And come on, you Spurs.